Oh yes, welcome back, welcome back. Yes, my name is Donato, and in a few months time I'll be 65. I'm doing this series, Can You Teach an Old Dog New Tricks? Because there is that phrase, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. So today will be my inauguration of learning to be a drone pilot, and here I am with my DJI Neo 2, and yes, I'll be doing my first test flight today. So I'm heading over to Worcester Pitchcroft, which is the horse race course. Very large, open, empty area. Nobody there. It's not horse racing day, so there'll be no crowds. So it's hopefully a nice big field where I can test this out, and I'll show you how I've been getting on. But before that, I had to do so many things. I'll go through what I had to do yesterday just to ensure that I can actually come out with this thing legally and honestly. Now, yes, I had so many things to do yesterday to ensure that I could take this out. Whilst it's a little tiddler and it's under, there is this thing about the 250 gram rule. It is a tiny little tiddler, but I had to go onto the aircraft authorities whatever and basically get a flyer ID and a registration ID, because it's got a camera. Yeah, so if it was just flying drones and whatever, I could just get a flyer ID, but because it has a camera on it, I had to get a what I call registration ID. I think I'll show what it's exactly called. But yes, so I think it's the joke is it's just the government getting another £11 off me. I had to take a test as well, where I had to score more than 30 points out of 40, and it was some really difficult questions, you know, all about safety, what's safe, and some of it, you know, it was pretty obvious, you know, don't fly the drone into a crowd type thing questions. But then there was others where you had to check in terms of height and distance from people. You know, there's things like a 120 meter rule, you can't go higher than that. There's a rule of 50 meters away from people, even if they've got permission from you to fly over them, all that type of stuff. So, and with that registration ID that I have now with this drone, it allows me to use the software, because there's a lot of GPS information on here, and where I'm going right now, it will check before I actually fly that it's safe for me to fly that there. That's the technicalities out the way. But yeah, I might do a video on all the things you need to do that. I'm sure there's plenty of other YouTube videos already explaining that, but basically I'm now legal and ready to go, and updated all the firmware as well on the batteries, on the drone, etc, etc. Oh, so much to do just to get started. Anyway, without further ado, let's get moving to Pitchcroft and fly this little baby. Right, I've arrived at the Pitchcroft grandstand area, and I've got this here. Now, just a bit of a caveat, I've never done this before. It's a bit blowy, shall we say, but I've been told that the software and everything can take this into account. So I'm going to try the simple drone on my palm, let it take off, and then I think it has a default of follow me. So I'll pass this camera to my capable assistant, and let's get this party on the road. I do have the app here as well on my phone, so I'll be opening that. Oh, by the way, it was the operator ID that it says. So a flyer ID and an operator ID that I have. So yes, let's get this going. See, I can't do two hands, one hand.
Should I zoom in?
No, there's no zoom on that. Sorry, as I talk to my capable assistant. No, yeah, you just stay where you are. Let's put this on. All right, so I take the cover off. Now, as far as I know, it's 3 presses to switch it on. Oh, did you hear that? It is now on. Oh, it's bleeped at me, so it's on. The camera lens, and it's all set to say follow me. Yep. Now, let's connect on here. So I'm doing that. It says connect. Don't know if you can see that. Here we go, join. And it's got all this whirring thing that it's doing. Ooh. Let's see. Right. Connection successful. Choose a suitable flight environment. So it's giving me lots of clear instructions here. and to check, you know, avoid textureless reflective ground, fly in open areas, clear and breezy weather, avoid water, do not fly off bridge or balcony. Yeah, won't be doing that. And it says here, my first flight. Yeah, did that just talk to you? Did that speak? Or, oh, this was speaking to me. So it now says your first flight. So it says here, follow the tutorial for your first video in follow mode. Yeah, so it's already set to follow mode. 3 minutes. We're going to do takeoff, follow mode. It says here RTH and landing, shooting mode switch, shooting parameter adjustment. So I'm going to put this on my palm. Yes, let's see what happens. Right, so I'm going to press start.
And press takeoff button to start.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it says press takeoff button. So it's now showing me where the takeoff button is, which I can see somewhere here. Oh, there it is.
Rear, follow, 3, 2, 1.
So apparently it's now recording me. Can you see that? It's over there. Yeah.
No.
Have you got me? Right, let's see if it follows me. So we're going to see if it follows me, okay? Still following me. Oh yes, can you see me? Can you see me? RT8. So it's now telling me to extend the hand and let it land. Wow. How about that, eh? So I was literally just following the instructions on here. It followed me and then it said extend hand and it landed, and as you can see it's switched off. So it's now telling me to try different modes. So I'm gonna switch this filming off for a minute and we'll try some different modes, okay? Okay, we are back on. I've switched it to something called Droney, and it's actually saying on the screen Droney. So I'm gonna put my palm and press select buttons on aircraft to switch shooting mode, preview above effects. Right, so
Press and hold select buttons on aircraft side or choose to set parameters. Press again to switch parameters. Then press takeoff button to confirm. Rear, follow, 3, 2, 1.
ooh, I think I pressed the wrong button and it's just following me again. Yes, as you can see it's following me. I better set the adjustment again. So let's put the hand out. Right, it's now landed. I don't know why it went into a different mode. So let's try and check again.
Yeah. Selfie shot. Droney.
So I've done Droney and let's go.
4 meters. Droney. 3, 2, 1.
And here's the Droney, where it goes back. It's filming me up there. And now it's coming back. I've got my hand out ready to take him to land. Wow. So that was the Droney, where it basically goes out and then comes back. So let's try another one. Let's see what we got here.
Circle.
Circle. So this is a good one. This is where it's going to circle around me, hopefully. Let's see what it does.
2 meters. Circle. 3, 2, 1.
So it's hopefully going to circle around me. Here we go. I'm waving as it's circling around me, yeah. Oh, see, it's going to come round the back, film me, and come round to the side, and close. Hopefully, back to home.
I'm filming
Rocket.
Oh. Are we back on? So it just said rocket. I've got no idea what rocket is, but are we ready to go?
4 meters.
4
Rocket.
meters. Here we go. 4 meters rocket.
1.
I have no idea what rocket is. Way! So it's gone up, up, up. Here we go. Up in the sky. And here it comes. Back to me. Woohoo! Come back to me. Back to me, baby. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Now it seems to be reluctant to want to land, and it's landed. There we go. Now, I think that's about it for now. So I could do some following, see if it follows that runner as well, but we won't today. But hopefully you've enjoyed this. It's been quite a... Let's get around this side here. Come in here. Thankfully, with the software here on the phone and this, famous last words, is it idiot proof? I hope so. It just seems, you know, chatting to some people who's been walking by here, it does seem relatively straightforward. Now I know the fun will start with the goggles and the FPV, first person view, and trying out all the good stuff with that, but in terms of getting started, doing some running shots with me where it's running and following me as I'm doing my runs, it looks almost idiot proof. But as I say, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. What did you think of these shots? You know, the droney, the follow me, rocket. It is pretty good. In fact, I'm tempted to just play a bit more and see you all later. So I'm going to try a bit more fun here. Yeah, let's go. Just as an addendum, we got it on the follow, and I'm going to see if it'll follow me whilst I do a little mild jog. Let's go. Come on.
too windy.
Coming in there. Well, as a bit of the addendum here, did you, hopefully that was all captured. I don't know how much was captured, but basically it was getting a bit windy where I was, and I tried to get it to land on my palm, but it was too windy for it to land, and it kept going off me palm, over me palm, under me palm, and eventually I grabbed hold of it, and it said, as I went to press the switch to power off, it says collision detected, landing. Yeah, well, there you go. You see, it does have a bit of a life of its own. So when I said it's almost idiot proof, I would say that's probably the worst that can happen, where the wind does pick up too much and it's not able to control itself, shall we say. But anyway, it's here, it's in one piece, we're all safe. Let's carry on.